Today I'm gonna build a real civilization on Minecraft using MineColonies mode. This mode allows you to construct magnificent buildings and welcome active citizens, miners, lumberjacks, builders, or even soldiers. Each contributes to the defense and growth of the city. In the previous episode, I started by cutting down many trees to collect wood. With this wood I was able to build a tavern where 4 of my citizens can stay and travelers can rest. The episode ended with the construction of the town hall, and now let me tell you the rest of my adventure. And here we go for the third episode of my series on MineColonies. And I see here that I have a surprise guest joining me. Hello, traveling merchant. Tell me, what is it you have for sale? Well, very cheap things that cost a lot of money. Well, as usual. Anyway, I'll let you visit the colony and meet the citizens. And if you want, you can go to the tavern. It's all well and good, but I like to continue expanding my colony, and buildings cost a lot of wood. Fortunately, in the basic buildings, it's possible to build a forester's hut here. And that's great because I currently have 3 citizens who are just waiting to work. And here's the craft to make the forester's hut. I just hope it doesn't take too much wood to build it, because right now I don't have many resources. I'm a little bit informed about the hut, and the forester can only go and collect wood within a radius of 150 blocks from the hut. I think the best idea is to go and get the hut here on the hill. Besides, I don't even know if it's possible to build a building outside the village boundaries. In my opinion, if my colony has borders, it is not for nothing. And the closest location to the forest here is none other than the corner here of the border. I'm gonna preview its final appearance at level 5 so that I can put it inside the boundary. I really like its appearance at level 5. I've also noticed that the roof is black and not red like the other buildings I've built so far. Maybe since it is a resource building that is not intended to be inside the city, but rather out of the way. In any case, I can still push it a little on the right, and the location is perfect. And now I have to do now is ask Kyler to build it for me. In terms of materials, it is simple. Overall, I don't need anything except dirt. Well, go ahead and build the building. Since the sun is setting, I think the construction will start tomorrow. Oh no, he still decided to go in the middle of the night? Well, I think he will turn back soon. What was I saying? It's night. Well, he went all by himself to build the building over there. I just hope he doesn't get attacked. So, in terms of resources, I already have everything I need. I only need to give him 3 logs. Well, looks like he has a problem. Well, he doesn't have a shovel. I really don't have any more logs. I'll have to cut down a tree to get logs. While I'm at it, I will take the opportunity to craft more shovels, and I'll give them to Kyler right away. 3 logs and 14 fences for you. In the meantime, I'm going to harvest my fields once more. It will give me a nice stock of food so that I can feed my villagers, because I can't forget to feed them. Well, my food chest is starting to fill up nicely. While he's still building, I'm thinking of planting trees all around here to make a forest. I think that from a roleplay perspective, it is nicer to have a forest close to a forester's hut, so that he won't have to go far to get wood, and it will be more productive. But I see there are caves here, and I hope he doesn't venture too close to them. Otherwise, he might run into monsters and die, and I don't want that. Well, Kyler congratulates me on the construction of this building. He suggests to plant trees all around the hut to make sure he has all the tools he needs to work. And it looks like my new forester is arriving, and the poor guy complains about not having an axe. I'll give him 5 right away so that he will be quiet for a time, and he's still not happy. What is it you need now? He needs a hoe. Same, I will give him several at once. Well, you should have everything you need to work now. Perfect. It goes straight to go cutting down the first trees. And I'm curious to see if he will replant the tree. And he replanted it. Excellent. It means he's going to maintain the forest as it cuts it down. To me, it means no need to go back after him to replant trees. And oh no, he's getting attacked by a zombie. And he's only got half his health left. It's too dangerous around here. I'm going to close all the openings that lead to the cave here. It's really important to me that it can work safely. And by the way, I don't even know how he's going to cut down this tree. So now if I look at the forester's hut interface, I can give him several instructions, like to replant the trees, but it's already activated, or only cut the trees within a certain area. Next, here is a list of everything he's replanting. Okay, I quickly light up the area around here, and I will let him work while I head back to the village. So let's see who is in the tavern now. There's Adeline, who is already complaining about not having a job, and she advises me to build a farm so I can feed my citizens. And I also talked to Ren, who gave me a quest in which I have to place 16 torches so that I can light up my colony and make it less vulnerable to monsters. So I'm going to place a few of them around the buildings. She's very happy and rewards me by giving me something, but I don't know what she gave me because my inventory is a mess. And now here is Weasley, who offers me a new quest in which I have to kill 10 zombies. My citizens don't feel safe and would like me to do some cleaning. But before, I'm going to kill this skeleton who is attacking Weasley. Whoa, I had another close call. What is nice is that the skeleton gave me a bag when it died, and it contains sacred scrolls of regeneration that I can give to my citizens. Well, that's good to know. I'm not kidding about security anymore. I'm gonna place torches everywhere. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna kill 10 zombies to be able to complete the quest, and 1 out of 2. The caves are huge. There are a lot of creepers and spiders, but I'm having trouble finding any zombies. But I'm thinking about it. I could wait until nightfall to kill them directly outside. So the sun is setting, and there you have it. Yes, I know I don't have my shield, and it makes 6 zombies, 7, 8, 9, and here is the 10. I'm done with zombies. I can go to bed, and then I will tell Weasley I finished my zombie quest. I am a little disappointed. The reward was a leather armor. Now, to make a farm, I will need the associated block that can be crafted this way. And the question is where to build it. Let's see what the building looks like, still in its final version of course, so that I can place it properly. It's huge and I love the style. There is a large warehouse on the left, and on my right a windmill with a field, and I decided where I will place the farm. It will be here on the edge of the colony, and I will explain why. Here I have the main square of the city with my first buildings located around it. In front I would like to make a street that will allow me to get here, and there an entrance gate. Basically this boundary here, invisible so far, will distinguish everything that is city on this side and everything that is about resources on the other side. Now I imagine a path here that goes on the left to reach the forester's hut, and another one here on the right so that I can walk next to the wall. It could even go directly to the farm, and I'll add some fields later. I think of buildings developing on different levels to create relief. It would be nice in terms of decoration. And out there I'm thinking of a castle, but I'm clearly not there yet. It's more of a late game I think, but I'm already thinking about it so that I can place my buildings correctly right away. And look at this place. The construction site barriers are falling apart. Indeed, I'm gonna have to fill all that in. Okay, let's fill it. I will give Kyler the resources in it, and there we go for a brand new time lapse. Enjoy watching. here is the 5th building of the colony. I can see that it is at level 1, because for now the warehouse is made of planks and the mill doesn't look very good, but the layout is still nice, especially with this nice scarecrow, which wasn't hard to craft. I just needed a hay bale with some leather, so Idling took on the role of farmer for the colony, and while talking to her she asked me to plant fields so that she could work. Luckily for her, I have enough to make a field with onions, garlic, wheat seeds and potatoes. This whole thing is crazy. Since when do I have to work instead of my citizens? Honestly, I've seen it all. In the farm interface, I see that there is only one field here that can be used. I guess it is this field here. So how do I interact with it? This scarecrow looks suspicious. Yep, I could click on it. So the field is spread over 5 blocks all over it, and then I can choose seeds on the left. I have a whole bunch of vegetables here that I can choose from, and let's start with wheat. So an icon has appeared above Ideline's head. It seems to be working, and she's asking me for some hoes to work with, which I will happily give her, and she doesn't seem to want to work. Maybe I have to be the one to plant the wheat. And what happens if I give her seeds? Nothing at all. I get it, I'm planting. Idling, look at this work. I planted everything for you. You better get to work once I grow some wheat to test. It seems she doesn't want to work, even with the wheat matured, and I don't really know why for now. I'll wait and see if she gets to work later. And now I can't wait to talk to Weasley to tell him that I built the farm, and he just congratulated me on building the farm. And while I'm passing by, I'm curious. He has already harvested more than 5 stacks. This is going to change my life. I now have 2 possible quests. On the one hand, I am asked to build a watchtower to protect the population, and on the other hand, Kyler suggests that I build a mine. And since I only have 1 unemployed person left, I'm gonna choose to build a mine first. And it looks like Adeline has gotten to work. That's good. Let's now do the mine operation, construction tool, a pickaxe, some planks, and it should be perfect. And from a roleplay perspective, I think it is nice to place the mine over here at the rocky area. That way I will have my 3 resources buildings over there, which makes sense to me. Level 1 and build, and once again the materials are pretty basic to get. This time I mainly need cobblestone, and it shouldn't take too long to get all. So, how does this mine look? Honestly, it took Kyler almost 1 hour to build it. It was longer than I thought. Anyway, let's go visit this. My new miner is wearing a mask, and it looks like she also has a problem. So what's wrong with you? Oh, she doesn't have a pickaxe. And I have one for you. It is already a good start, and I also took the opportunity to talk to Kyler, who gave me some ladders and explained to me that my miner will first dig to a certain layer before creating horizontal gallery. Well, I hope she will find interesting resources like iron, and I will give her a lot of pickaxes just in case. And now in the mine interface, I can choose the blocks to fill the holes. Cobblestone is perfect, and then she's going to go down to layer -100, so basically up to bedrock. And there's also a tab where I can assign a god. I'll see about that later. And that's it for the mine. I'll let you get to work. Don't hesitate to tell me if you need anything. And I'm gonna place some torches all around my new buildings. Oh no, are you kidding me? She died just as she started to work. Looks like the crossbow is enchanted and I'm out of shield. Come on! Well, welcome to Naomi in this very secure mine, and here is your colleague's little inheritance. Don't ask me where she went, she just quit. Don't worry. And by the way, it's really dark down here. Here are some torches to light things up, and I'm already happy with the 3 resources buildings on my right and the city center here on my left, as well as the citizens walking around. And it might be a good idea to sort through my chests a little. I'm gonna place some barrels here next to my tent, a first barrel of wood, a second one of stone and gravel, a third with dirt and other resources, a fourth with my few riches, another one with monsters resources, and the last one with the rest. I can't believe it, I already have 8 villagers banners, and it looks like I'm gonna get another one. And I forgot to bring a shield, but I don't have time to make one. They're gonna assassinate Adeline. Come and fight me. And the chief got killed by his buddies. There you go. And another one. I swear I'm going to make a room in a building with all the banners I gathered. Who knows, maybe it will discourage them from attacking me. And then after talking to all my villagers, the same speech comes back. They don't feel safe. In other words, they would like gods to protect them. It will be the subject of episode 4, in which I will add defenses within my colony. I hope you enjoyed this new episode. If so, don't hesitate to subscribe so you don't miss episode 4, and I will see you soon.